Former governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, has accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration of being behind the chaos that was witnessed at the ADC Transition Committee inauguration in Kaduna on Saturday. Malam Nasiru El-Rufai was reacting to the chaos that broke out in Kaduna City during the inauguration of Transition Committee of the Opposition Coalition ADC, or African Democratic Congress. According to reports, the ADC Transition Committee was to be inaugurated at the venue, Kaduna City, where some members of the APC in Kaduna, factions of APC in Kaduna, who are not in support of the Kaduna state government, they gathered alongside PDP members of People's Democratic Parties, People's Democratic Party members, members of the Labour Party, members of the, or you can call them former members of the Labour Party, former members of the New Nigerian People's Party, and the African Democratic Congress. So because of this coalition of opposition parties and the ruling party faction that want to join the ADC and strengthen it as an opposition coalition ahead of 2027, the meeting was disrupted when thugs invaded the venue and started attacking participants, hauling chairs and all that, as has been widely reported in the media, to disrupt the Transition Committee inauguration. It was another indication of an undemocratic process that we are seeing in Nigeria today, where the opposition are not allowed even to gather together, even to meet. The opposition have become an endangered species in Nigeria today, that the opposition cannot be able to meet, they cannot be able to do their things without interference by the ruling government and the ruling party. That was exactly what Malam Nasiru El-Rufai was talking about. And he issued a warning saying that this kind of thing should not be allowed to happen again, and that the ruling party does not have monopoly of violence, and that it shouldn't repeat itself. And it is interesting that this kind of thing is allowed to happen in Nigeria at a time when a Canadian court has already classified the APC as a terrorist organization. And the government said have not done anything to show that APC is not a terrorist organization. When they are alleged to interfere in this manner, it makes what the Canadian court ruled recently and classifying it as a terrorist organization, it makes it difficult to defend the APC. Okay? And El-Rufai is saying the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are responsible. The ruling party are responsible for what happened. And to also add insult to the injury, Malam Nasiru El-Rufai was also quoted to have said by Punch that the police were looking the other way while they were being attacked, that they didn't do anything to salvage the situation, that they were watching, including top-ranking police officers. That's what Malam Nasiru El-Rufai is alleging. And when I look at the whole report, I didn't see where the police have countered entered Malam Nasiru El-Rufai about the alleged complicity of the police in the whole process by not doing anything to stop the invaders from disrupting their program. Now, this is not a good news for Nigerian democracy, whichever way we look at it, because we are in a situation in Nigeria today where democracy seems to be under attack from several fronts. Democracy is being attacked from several fronts. Already, there are opposition leaders that are complaining that the Independent National Electoral Commission has failed in their responsibility to register more political parties. Why are they not registering new political parties? It was said that the ruling Tinubu administration has directed them not to register new political parties. That was why many of the opposition leaders had to fall back on the existing political parties that has so much challenges, and that's why they are having court cases right, left, and center. Because if they could be able to register brand new political parties, it would have been better for them. But the government of the day is alleged to be frustrating the registration of new political parties with connivance of the INEC, helping them to ensure that no new political parties are registered. So that is undemocratic. That is not in line with the rule of law. So you can understand what that means to democracy. If people cannot be able to be allowed to form association, to form new political parties, then what is the essence of democracy? Democracy, in its simplest definition, is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And there is no democracy without election. And there is no democracy without political parties that will participate in the election. Now, when you make it difficult for political parties to be registered, what message are you sending? It means that you are undemocratic. You want to close the political space so that people cannot enter, people cannot express their political feelings. That's a typical example of what people are complaining about the latest political development in Nigeria in terms of participatory democracy. You can't form political party, and even though the political parties that have been formed, it's alleged that the government has infiltrated all of them, so that anywhere the opposition want to gather, they will go there and cause crisis. Many opposition leaders believe, and they have said it severally, that the crisis in Labour Party is generated by the presidency and the ruling APC. They are behind the crisis in Labour Party. They are behind the crisis in the ADC. It was alleged that they are the ones in funding their legal interference in the running of opposition parties. Look at what is happening in the African Democratic Congress. That is the party that a whole lot of opposition leaders are looking up to challenge the APC in the coming election. Because what is happening to it? Even his interim national chairman, Senator David Mark, has not been recognized by the Independent National Electoral Commission. They have not been recognized. He has not been recognized as the interim national chairman of ADC. Senator David Mark, former Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. El-Rufai, the National Secretary of the party, has not been recognized by INEC. And INEC is more interested in listening to those opposing them, knowing fully well that there had been a transition that led to their emergence when the party executives stepped aside and handed over the baton to Senator David Mark-led interim national committee of the party. So this is not good for democracy. What played out in Kaduna and what is playing out in the INEC, and then look at the report, look at the Canadian court classification of APC as a terrorist organization. That's an indication that all is not well with our democracy, and that the government has to sit up and call their agents to order so that democracy can thrive. Because if it is this, if democratic process was closed as they are closing it now, if it was how it was in 2013, 2014, APC wouldn't have emerged as a formidable opposition that was able to defeat a ruling party. That's my take. I don't know what to think about the allegation by Malam Nasiru El-Rufai that the Tinubu administration and the APC were behind the chaos and the invasion of talks in their meeting in Kaduna. Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.